What is up, guys? I'm sure by now everyone's heard about the passing of Mr. Tony Gwynn. Um, I got to meet him actually a couple times within the past couple years with him coaching at SDSU. Um, when I was with the Blue Angels, we'd go down there to San Diego every year. We do our winter training actually in El Centro, so we would drive up to San Diego State once or twice a year, and they would let us throw out the first pitch actually for one night that we were there. And 2 years ago, I actually got to do it. My guys picked me. We had kind of vote on who would get to do it every year, and that was going to be my last year to go, and they voted for me to do it. Um, so we got to meet him, talked to him for a while, and I got to meet him actually the year before that too, and talked to him for quite a while. But so it's probably 10 minutes before the first pitch, and I'm extremely nervous. Um, and I ask him, like, do you have any tips or advice or anything for this first pitch? And he kind of chuckled, and he's like, I get that almost every time someone talks to me before the first pitch. They always ask for any advice. He's like, I don't have any. He's like, I don't have really any advice. He's like, keep it out of the dirt. He's like, it'd be like me asking you how to fly a plane, which, by the way, I don't fly a plane. I work on the engines, but he didn't know that. So he was like, it'd be like me asking you how to fly a plane, and I'd be like, oh, it's the same. Just keep it out of the dirt. So we had a big chuckle at that. And so I threw out the first pitch. I'll show y'all some pictures here in a minute. I'm not very tech savvy, so it's going to be kind of ghetto. I'm going to turn my camera around and look at my screen. And man, I sailed. Well, I don't want to say I sailed the pitch. I didn't. Damn sure wasn't in the dirt. But the catcher had to like kind of jump up a little bit, 2-3 inches off the ground to catch the ball. And I actually played baseball, man, in high school, and I had a partial scholarship to go play baseball. But needless to say, that was 13 years ago or so. So let me see if I can do this without looking too ghetto. Okay, I can show y'all, but I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see it or not. Um, and I hope y'all can see that. So that's me and Mr. Gwynn. He was signing some autographs for us before the game. That's my guy that caught the ball. And there's my first pitch at, I believe it's Tony Gwynn Stadium. So, let me see what y'all are looking at right now. Okay, there we are. So that's that. Real awesome experience for me. I don't want to say I'm like at a loss for words, but when guys that I grew up watching in high school are passing, man, that really kind of makes you think, what's going on. Tony Gwynn was a really young man. I believe he was 54, I believe. That's really young, man, for today's standards. So you truly never know when the good Lord is ready to take you upstairs. And sorry for the ums. I really didn't piece this together. I just kind of wanted to rattle it off my brain. So that's that. I'm going to go through some TTMs today, and I got a ton of stuff in the mail today. Some repeats. I told y'all I haven't been sending out any extra TTMs. I had a stock ton in my man cave of stuff that is done. It just needed postage. And so as payday comes, I'm just sending like $50 to $60 of payday out in postage. So I did that today. And I send onesies and twosies out here and there. You know what I mean by that? I mean, like, I might send 2 or 3 out that came up if I seen a success from somebody, and I didn't have anything lined up for that dude, then I'll send something out for that guy. So that's that. But I got this in today. Yes, y'all seen this guy 100,000 times on my channel. Bobby Allison But you haven't seen anything like this from Bobby Allison, at least for me. I really, really dig these old pictures with them like kneeling or standing in front of their car. And he did the Hall of Fame inscription, which I've asked him to do multiple times. I've probably asked him to do 6, 7 times, and I think he's done it once before. So not only did he do it there, but he did it there. Man, this one turned out nice. Super nice. Neither one of those will be for trade, for sale. This is like exactly what I wanted. I looked at Star Tiger, and apparently I have 2 more items out for Mr. Allison. But once those get back, I won't be sending to him anymore, unless I see something on eBay like a relic card that I really, really like. He signed more than enough for me. And then he sent his extra that he always sends, that I've told y'all in the past. This is actually signed. This isn't pre-signed. I seen a video of him in his hometown, like a small documentary, and he actually had a stack of these things in his hand, and he was talking to kids and talking to people, and as they were coming up talking to him, he would sign and hand to him like that. So he had a stack of unsigned ones. So in case y'all were ever wondering, I know I've stated that in the past, but I got a trade-in from a guy in the group. I believe his name, I know his first name's Mark. I cannot remember his last name. And if you're watching this, I apologize, man. I sent him a Luke Harrell signed 5x7. I got TTM, and he traded me for this. So you guys know that I'm a huge San Francisco Giants fan. And Mr. Huff, or Aubrey Huff here, actually sent me some game-used cleats a couple years back. So this is an awesome custom. And then he sent me some extras, which I feel kind of like a butthole because I did not send him extras. John Olrud, and these are pretty solid extras. Danny Darwin, Scott Garlitz. Oh, wow, I didn't notice this until now. He hit my PC up, the Astros and Giants. Chris Spear, Danny Wallen, and then this guy is not PC, but Alan Bannister. And this guy, he sent me this, guys. I didn't get this in the mail. The King, Richard Petty. So, very nice. That's the first Richard Petty that I've seen that was signed in red. So I know in the past year or 2 he's been using silver or black. So red's kind of different. Maybe he got it in person. I don't know. I did a 50-50 with the guy, Dalton, in the group. I bought 2 of these Matt Winsler autograph, or not autograph, but these Bowman refractors. I sent him this one in the silver refractor, and I guess he chose to pick the silver one. Man, this one is nice, dude. Like, super nice. And he got Mr. Joe. Come on, camera, you were doing so good. He got Joe Panic for me for the little minor league project that I'm working on. A couple years ago, there was high. They thought Joe Panic was going to be like really, really big deal. And I'm not saying he's not, but that hype has kind of went down a little bit. I sent off to Mr. He's Elvin Bethay. He is donation only. He will send your stuff back if you do not send, I would say, at least $5. I sent him $5 and 2 cards, and he kept my other card. But when you try to slick somebody like that, stuff happens, man. So, oh well. And Don Robinson. I've had this dude before, I believe, for my 91 Dunruss set. But for the 91 Dunruss set. I don't remember sending to this guy, but this is definitely my handwriting on the envelope. And I didn't even have it in Star Tiger that I sent to him, but this is my project. From Project Index, Zach Potter. He signed 2 of these little guys. And then he signed this big fella right there. He is a tight end, I believe. He's a new pickup for the Texans this year. So I believe he's a tight end, but he will be on the 2014 roster. And the reason I don't remember sending to him is because I didn't send to anybody for on the current roster. I haven't done that in months and months, so I don't know. It's kind of weird. I got this in. I really, really wanted to get this in, and I did. And I'm extremely excited about it. Coach Buddy Ryan, that's Rex Ryan's son, or excuse me, Rex Ryan's dad, and the other Ryan, the one with the crazy gray hair. Um, he signed this one. It's just kind of different. And if you can see at the top, oh man, come on, whatever. At the top here, there's some writing, and it looks like he was writing something else on another card, and he just happened. This card happened to be at like the bottom part of the signature. So that he signed that one, which is nice, and he signed this one, which I really like. He wrote Houston Oilers defensive coordinator in 1993, Coach Buddy Ryan. So that, my friends, is PC all the way. Um, I might have my facts wrong. Actually, I know part of the story to be true for sure. He got in a fight with, I'm wanting to say, oh man, I'm wanting to say the offensive coordinator for the Houston Oilers in 2003. No, 2003, 1993. And I mean, it was like a fist fight, dude, on the sideline during a game. And I'm wanting to say after that, a game or two down the road, I'm wanting to say he got released. Um, yeah, but Buddy Ryan is known really not for being a Houston Oilers coach or anything like that. I believe he was a big-time Eagles coach for the longest. That's probably where he's more popular or known from, but not with this guy. Um, okay, well that's that. That's long enough. I'm extremely sorry to hear about Mr. Gwynn. That he is, god dang, he is definitely one of our legends or icons from, I'd say, my generation or my time frame, if you will. I'm 32 years old. So, yeah, he will be missed, man, that's for sure. So that's that, guys. Till next time, adios.